Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is MUMBI, and today I'm going to be showing you my 2026 life planner that I made using Notion. Think of this as a part 2 to the video I made about making 2026 your year. As I said in that video, when I don't have structure, I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I don't want to feel like that because I want everything to be a reflection of being organized and being put together and not feeling stressed, because I have no room for stress this year. I don't need it. I made this Notion planner to make sure that all aspects of my life are organized, because with the many things that I do, I know that I will get overwhelmed really easily, and I just needed a place to house everything so that I wouldn't get scatterbrained or distracted, and just, you know, have fun while doing it, making it cute, making it aesthetic, making it work for my life and my daily schedule. So this is a perfect video for you if you're trying to find a way to organize your life and ensure that all your goals get accomplished, to make sure that you know how much time you have to do things, like really get an outlook on how much time you have. If you're a student, if you're a content creator, if you're just a regular human being who wants to organize their life, grab a snack, get comfy, and let me show you how I plan my life. Okay, so I got my tea, I'm nice and cozy, and now I can show you how I plan my life on Notion. I built this planner because I wanted something that felt intentional but also aesthetic, and I would want to look at and come back to and actually plan out my life. I also wanted it to be realistic to my schedule and also align with the person that I'm becoming and how she would live her life. Essentially, this planner is my brain but organized. This is my main dashboard. I called it Mumbi's Life Dashboard because that's essentially what it is. You can see that I have my little initial. When you first open it up, you have your banner, you have your little icon. I chose the quote, "Be yourself," because everyone is already taken. Literally, there's not another Mumbi Johnson. That kind of just reminds me to keep doing what I do. And then, as you can see, it is 9:34 on a Tuesday that I'm filming this. I was supposed to film this a lot earlier, but we have our time right here. This is just really good for me to just see what time it is when I don't have to like look in the corner for the time. It's just here. Up here we have the quick links. I'll take you through all of them, starting with my daily outlook. If I start the day and I have a lot of things to do, I can plan it out, or I can even do this the night before. I can just plan out my day with timestamps and like block out time for specific things. One of my goals for 2026 is to really be on top of my schoolwork and not procrastinate, and one of my strategies is by time blocking when I'm doing certain assignments, and this would definitely be helpful. You can also do this on Google Calendar, but I find that whenever my Google Calendar has too many time block things, it looks so chaotic to me. It just doesn't make me feel put together. It makes me feel scatterbrained because there's just so much everywhere. You know, I should have finished the word. We have my section called routines. This is basically where I make my routines, because I said I wasn't playing around with my routines. I said I was gonna get it together. And so I literally have my morning routine, my night routine, and a cleaning routine, which you can filter out here by daily, like a Sunday reset, or every 2 weeks, just to make it easier for myself to see what needs to be done. I'm also gonna add an external maintenance routine and a period self-care routine, because I just wanna make sure that I'm taking care of myself at the same time that I'm doing all these things, because self-care is really important, especially when you're juggling a whole bunch of things. I think this monthly category right here is my favorite page that I've made so far. I got inspired by this other creator on YouTube. Just looking at it is so nice. I have officially decided that my colors for 2026 are pink and yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. It has been for a really long time, before the whole butter yellow aesthetic came out. Pink used to be my favorite color, and I feel like I've just been wearing a lot of pink and yellow lately. What you're seeing is 2026 at a glance. I custom made these covers on Canva using pictures from Pinterest. I'm really excited for 2026 if you couldn't tell, but I have my master to-do list, and any event that I decide to put here will show up within one of the months that I've set the date for. So for example, April Fool, you can see that I put April Fools here, April 1st. So if we go into the April page, each month has its own layout like this. April goals, so like my main 3 goals, or I can put more, but my main goals that I want to accomplish in that month. As you can see, the April Fool's holiday appears here as well. I will delete this though. And then here in the April tasks, you can just put any task and deadlines that you have here, and it kind of just encapsulates your whole month within like one view. The same thing happens within August as well. So you have your August goals, your monthly outlook for August, so any dates that you put will come up here. I just love looking at this. It is so pleasing to the eye. Every week before the next month, I plan to go into the upcoming month's page and just update anything, evaluate where I am right now, what did I accomplish within the month that I'm currently in, and how can I move into the next month, and then just keep planning around that. Like I'm a planner. I love planning. The next link is to my college dashboard, which I really won't get into in this video because I have an upcoming video all about how to make studying chic, how to prep for the next semester. People tend to like that kind of video on my channel, so I'm going to be doing another one of those. Here's just a quick overview. I have a quote, I have a to-do list here, I have a Pomodoro timer right here, and then we have a weekly academic planner. But when it comes to school, I don't know why, but I always end up writing things down on paper, and it's specifically for school. Like I can write everything else down on here on my computer digitally. So for 2026, I got a paper planner for school specifically, if I don't end up writing down things on here. I have my courses. I need to update these photos, but that will be done in my next video. And then we have the master list of all my assignments and exams so that I can just see them all in one place, and then it can be filtered by the different classes. This list category really doesn't have anything in it yet. This part, which is what you just saw on my college dashboard, this is the to-do for this week. And so for my life dashboard, I have a to-do, to film, to edit, to upload every single day except for Saturdays and Sundays, because I really want to prioritize like having my weekends be for me and the least amount of work possible. For this week, you can see it's December 29th through January 2nd. For Monday, I had a to-do list. Every day there's like things that I can put in the toggle. I learned how to code this from Aaliyah Simone on YouTube from one of her Notion videos that she made. When I'm done with this week, I can just put it into the weekly's archive, and then it'll just go to that page and will disappear from my dashboard, but I can still access it. When you want a new week to refresh, you just press this button and then it gives you a blank canvas for you to fill in. You can drag it into the weekly's archive, and then when you open the weekly's archive, you have whatever month or day. I find this to be really helpful to just plan out my content, especially, and also the fact that I have a magazine. There's just a lot of things to edit, upload, to do, to film. And then I have a little picture of me here because I thought to personalize my dashboard, it'd be really cute to throw in like a little Polaroid. And then I have like this affirmation block that refreshes every single day, so I get a different affirmation. Then I have my current projects down here. So currently I'm working on issue number 3 for my magazine. I'm also trying to learn Swahili. This is like the most important, like to just see my planning out of like my day-to-day life. When you navigate to the bottom, you have 2 sections. So there's planning, and then for life, I have my goal tracker, my habit tracker, a reading tracker, a fitness tracker, the ultimate meal planner, a cycle syncing routine, and a monthly budget, because I'm getting into my finances this year and really honing in on that. This is my content planning page. We have a content brain dump, December content ideas. This is the video I'm filming right now, but then I have January, February, March, some empty fillers. I don't know. We'll see if I even have another idea. April, May, June, you get the gist of it. Content planner, this is where I can like drag and drop when I think I should post the content. So this is all YouTube. And then here I have like a TikTok list of things that I want to make. Moving on to my habit tracker, that allows me to literally click a button and it will check the box for me whenever I complete one of the habits that I want to complete. But yeah, these are some of the habits that I have up here. Reading, waking up before 8 a.m. Time moves by so quickly, and especially in the winter months when it gets dark super early and it feels super late, but it's not. It's just really disorienting. So waking up before 8 a.m. is something that I really want to prioritize to make the most of my day. These are just some of the habits that I want to implement and that I can track. The reading tracker is a template that I found on Notion. A lot of these templates I found on the Notion marketplace, and so this one is just a reading tracker that I found. You put the name of the books that you read, give it a rating, the date that you started, finished, your TBRs right here, favorite quotes. I thought this was a really good addition because there's a lot of quotes and books that are really good. I want to read 12 books this year, so 1 book every single month. The next thing I'm showing you is another template I found, but this is a fitness tracker. So I wanted to make a weekly workout schedule for myself to literally schedule out my workouts as if they were classes. I kind of want to approach it with that mindset, even though I'm not paying for it, because I do mat Pilates at home. I have a gym at my school, so I can utilize those resources. It will pay off because I'll see a difference in my overall health and my strength and my wellness. I think this will just help me with my fitness goals and with my discipline as well. This next one is my favorite. I kind of did some manual editing to tailor it to my needs. So in 2026, I really want to focus on cycle syncing and having an anti-inflammatory diet. And so I found this meal planner, another template on Notion, but what I did was synced it with my cycle syncing page. I made different phases as filters, the different foods that you should be eating during the different phases of your cycle. So you can organize it by ovulatory. You have turkey, sage, sausage patties, apples and peanut butter, lemon and herb salmon, roasted veggies, chia pudding. These are some of the recipes. Obviously I'm going to add more. I just didn't have all the time to add more, but I love cooking and I'm going to be cooking a lot more. I just really love that I was able to make it filterable by which phase that I'm in. Then you can see the whole recipe gallery. You can organize it by breakfast items, dessert items, dinner. When it comes to making your meal plan to actually see throughout the week, what you can do is enter a date. This on January 5th, this on January 6th, 7th, and 8th. What they should do is populate here during the week that you set it for, and literally like you have your weekly meal plans. On Saturdays, you can be like, okay, let me get a grocery list together. Let me see what cycle I'm about to be in, and let me see what recipes fit that cycle so that I can add those things to my grocery list and cook them throughout the week. I think it's super cool that I can do that and really tailor it to like my needs. And then at the end of the week, you just clear the dates and start all over again with whatever cycle it is that you're in. I also included a grocery list here. I can't wait to add more recipes and get more equipped with it. Just to quickly go over the cycle syncing routine and tracker, this is another free template that I found on Notion, and I didn't really edit anything to this, but basically it tells you the instructions on how to use it. You input your menstrual cycle and then it'll just kind of calculate it based on that. I don't know if this works if you don't have a regular cycle, so that is something to keep in mind. And then I have my monthly budget, which I'm not going to go into because there's nothing in it yet, but I really want to be more intentional with my money and how I spend it, so not just frivolously purchasing items I see on TikTok Shop. That's it for the life category. For the planning, I can show you the main page for my headquarters. So this is where I just plan out all my stuff. We have the business expense tracker because this is really important when it comes to taxes. This was where issue 1 was kind of formulated, issue 2, issue 3. Super excited for issue 3. I have interview questions, my passwords, email templates, brand activations, social media, and my editorial board that I'm currently working on, so I'm super excited about that. Hopefully I can go to Copenhagen. I would really love to go to Copenhagen to visit my friend who's studying abroad there this upcoming semester. I'm going to the Zara Larsson concert, so stay tuned for that vlog. That will be really fun. I feel like March is just going to be a really fun month in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Notion tour of my life planner for 2026. I'm really excited to use it, and I hope this inspired you to get your life organized in whatever way you feel is best. Let me know if you guys would like a template for this, or I can like duplicate it and make it a template for you guys to use for free. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more Notion content or organization content or planning content just in general, let me know. Talk to me in the comments. I really love reading your comments, as I said before. That's the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. It's really insane to even say that at this point. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in my next video.